Howdy guys, how's it going? So we are out here to finally enjoy another rain camp. It seems like over the past few weeks we just really hadn't gotten much rain, and whenever we have, I just hadn't been able to get out. But I thought this would be a great time to try out this Hammock Gear double layered hammock. And double layered means that we are going to be able to slide a sleeping pad in between the two layers, and we'll get to that later. While I'm thinking about it, this tarp. So I used this tarp probably about a month and a half ago. It's a Tacamo shelter kit. And the last time I used it, and the reason I've waited this long to break it back out, is because a lot of people in the comment sections was wanting one of these tarps, and it was not available at the time, but now it is available. So as always, I try to remember to link to the gear and stuff I use down in the description, but it's really nice because it's got a reflective side, and that's going to come in handy this summer whenever it's really sunny, because we can point that reflective side on, like we can flip it over and have the reflective side on the outside, and that'll reflect a lot of the UV rays and the heat and stuff away from us whenever we're underneath it. It's still pretty humid and warm, but it's not nearly as bad as it has been. We've got some heavy rain. We got some heavy rain last night, so everything's very, very saturated right now, and then it's just been sprinkling like this on and off. That's why I didn't really throw the pack cover on, and I opted for wearing a rain jacket instead of a poncho, because I do have to bust through some brush and stuff to get into this section of the woods. And luckily everything turned out good. These pants that I'm wearing are very water repellent, so the bottoms at the legs, I could have wore some gaiters, but this material will dry out very quickly, and it's kind of nice to have that evaporative cooling anyways. Yeah, the hammock straps for this wasn't quite long enough. I was just missing it by probably 8 or 10 inches. So I had to use some of the cordage. Now, like with these rope rollers, the things I use to quickly adjust the tarp and set that up, you can't use those for like weight bearing. I think like the weight working load, I think is how you say it, is only about 75 pounds for those. So you can't use that to like string up your hammock. But the cordage the blue cordage, should be probably about 200, at least 200 pound test if I had to guess. So that's how I've got this rigged up. I know I'm low to the ground, but I've actually got another good 8 inches from my lowest point. And this hammock is a sideways lay flat, so you lay diagonally in this and you'll be laying flat. So like once we're actually in it, it'll raise us up another inch or two by laying in that fashion. I can't show you right now because my boots are absolutely caked. Well, we have got about, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour before it's supposed to start really pouring the rain, so it's time for a snack break. These fatty meat sticks, highly recommend. So yeah, if you can hear me, because of the way the trees that I used wasn't perfectly spaced for the diamond configuration, especially this one being slightly kind of offset from that lower corner, or not quite offset enough to the right, found a piece of pine, broke it. One really cool thing that's pretty unique, God, if I can get my hand where it's supposed to be, that's pretty unique to this the camo tarp is it's got a reinforced center point for stuff just like this. And if you want to use it in kind of like a TP configuration or something, but yeah, so far the seam sealing is doing its job perfectly, and everything underneath here is staying nice and dry. All that stuff is just raindrops that fell off of my rain jacket. But another very nice and relaxing rain camp setup. Alright, so I got some water on. These are 2 instant coffees and creamers left over from a British 24-hour ration. So we'll have ourselves a nice warm cup of coffee on a rainy summer day. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, and I don't normally do it, but I think I'm going to add a pack or 2 of the sugar that was also in that ration, because this is like a mocha coffee, and it's not the, I don't know, like the tea, and funny enough, the tea in the British ration was, you know, obviously quite a bit better than the coffee selection. At least compared to US MREs. That's definitely a lot better that way. Now we've got a short break in the rain. So now up here near this end, it's on this side, and there's one of these on both sides. But this is the separation point of the two layers of the hammock. So I want to take this opportunity to try and get the sleeping pad in there. With the Nightcat inflatable pad, for something like this, I would normally opt for one of my roll ISO mats, like foam mats. But I wanted to see how this setup would fare with an inflatable pad. Plus, this one also kind of has a pillow, and that seems like it's going to be max width because this is a wider pad. Everything's flashing red right now. I never have charged this one yet. This is one that came out of a battle box. And the rains are coming back. Since it's raining and we got nothing better to do, I'm going to take my boots off and see how this thing lays. And I think I don't quite have my pad shifted exactly where it needs to be, but it is staying in place. And without shifting, I can take and definitely shift the foot box down lower. You got to remember this airbag has a built-in pillow, so I can do that right there. But this, I'm gonna bring that up, zip it back down to this part. This is super airy and open, like, plus it's got all of these little tie out points where you can tie the hammock, you can guide the hammock out and keep it spread open so that you don't feel like the hammock's closing in on you, but you don't really get that with this hammock anyways. But you already see, I know, like, you can stick crisscross applesauce. Yeah. We've got this center guy line in between that holds the bug net up off of us. If you want to run light, I've got some string lights with me, but I don't think I'm really going to worry about it on this go around. But yes, this hammock gear hammock is a winner. So tonight's fine dining experience is going to consist of armored corned beef hash, and there's what that looks like. Now I meant to bring some cooking oil in my spice kit, but I have the coffee creamer instead. I forgot to switch it out because this is a titanium mess tin. This is a vault can one. Same company that makes the canteen that I'm always carrying around. I've only had a chance to use this a few times. I mean, as you can see, I think I've used this on a fire 3 times now. So what I want to do is just to increase the moisture content. Just going to put a splash of water in there. And then I took and brought out this County Com spoon fork deal because it has more of a flat end, so it'll be easier to keep things stirred up. We want all the grease and fat that we can get out of that. And I got a lot of goodies, but I'm going to take and add some Old Bay to mine. This is not sticking or anything at all. I'm pretty sure it's just the fat from the beef. It's really helping to avoid that, but adding that little bit of extra water also helped. Yes, it's something that I like to do just more than I like to do more than just warm it up, because I do want the oils and everything from the fat and the beef to kind of express itself and get the flavor pulled out of it. We're good to go. And I'm just setting my pan on these leaves to kind of help keep the bottom of it clean. Yeah, absolutely nothing stuck anywhere on the pan. So after we get done eating this, we can take and leave the pan sitting out in the rain. I got my cleaning things with me. That just makes cleanup a lot easier. That's what it's supposed to taste like. I do wish I could have had an egg or two to scramble and put in it, but I didn't have a good way. I couldn't find my hard egg case thing, so I just didn't want to risk them breaking. That would have been really nice to go in here and scramble this with. And on that alcohol stove, it was actually, it didn't, like, there's no hot spots in the pan, so it would have been pretty easy to scramble egg in here. But with the Old Bay, this is very good on its own. I'm going to go ahead and get the Snug Pack jungle bag unpacked and in the hammock. Pretty much just going to use this as a blanket. Well, guys and gals, I am for sure ready to crawl into this here hammock and get comfortable. I'm going to have to kind of enter it in a slightly different fashion because of the way that I want to be able to get on my pad or keep my pad laid at an angle. Perfectly. So yeah, I took and I built a small little fire beside out in front of my chair to just kind of dry out the bottoms of my pants. And that did work. So my these pants have turned out like to be really amazing. So I just got my foot box area zipped. See, like that now. I'm laying completely flat. Well, it's got a good bit cooler. So I think we are in for one super comfortable sleep tonight. This might be my new favorite hammock. It's definitely going to be seeing a lot more use. I'll use a different sleeping pad because I really don't need this like additional pillow height with the way this lays, but I mean it's not a problem. Yeah, it's been a very good and relaxing one so far. If anything changes throughout the night, I'll let you know, but until the morning, good night. Well, good morning, guys. Last night was a extremely comfortable and restful night's sleep. It pretty much just stayed like a consistent rain. Right now, most of what's falling on the tarp, I think, is just dripping from the trees, but it has been sprinkling some this morning. But yeah, this hammock, bro, with this like diagonal lay flat configuration, I don't know, it's one of the best, as far as like normal type hammocks go, it's my favorite one. Like the ones that are like the lay flats, like the Haven tent and everything, that's kind of a different category. But it's like a regular, just traditional style hammock. This one, 4 thumbs up on this one. So, and yeah, like it was cooler last night, which was really nice. The humidity wasn't horrible. I mean, like humidity was probably still high, but just like with the rain and the tent dropping a bit, it wasn't bad. Like the jungle bag, I mean, I slept with it like off on me most of the time. It's just after you go to sleep, and you wake up in the morning, your own body temp drops a bit naturally. So the jungle bag was great. It packs down to nothing. I just have to, and next time I use this with these straps, I just kind of have to remember the bit of a length, like restriction, I should say, on the length of the straps. But no biggie because they're actually really lightweight too. This overall setup is not bad. I can't remember if I mentioned it yesterday or not, but I got one of Hammock Gear's like rain flies, like a steel poly. It's like super lightweight, super compact, but you have to seam seal it. And I've not, because like of the weather and everything and just all the stuff I've been doing, I've not had time to set it up in the yard and seam seal it. So as soon as I do that, it'll be a really compact setup. But the camo tarp, no, absolutely no complaints there. If it wasn't for it having that reinforced center point, I wouldn't have been able to go with just being able to run out and find a stick like this, break it, and, you know, pitch this thing up tighter. So it seems like a very, very durable, well-made piece of gear. But yeah, I'm just going to try to hurry up and get packed up and get out of here because I got something I've got to attend. Hey guys, that's going to do it for this one. So as always, really appreciate taking time to watch the video. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already. Share the channel with your friends, family, anybody enjoys good old outdoor activities and gear. If you are interested in any of the gear, I do try to always remember to link to stuff as long as it's still available on the internet. Just scroll through. I try to put things in relative, like, you know, in categories, like kind of like sleeping gear, then like the pack, and then, you know, just clothing in one section, things like that. So should be there. If you don't see it, just ask me in the comments. I could have left it out, or just, you know, overlooked it somehow, or it's not available anymore. So yeah, make sure you have in the comment section thoughts, opinions, questions, ideas, what have it. If there's ever any type of gear you know of that you would like to see me test out, or put through the paces that I've been unaware of, then let me know. Also, you know, go back and watch some of my other videos. Got a huge library, just slowly getting larger and larger by the week. So lots and lots of content to enjoy. Oh, okay, well, there's another rain shower coming. But yeah, anyways, enough rambling. That's going to do it for this one, guys. So until the next one, adios.